Hey, Shalom, Akim Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Habakkuk. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the great millstone, blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. News in his gospel, bro, lifting up the standard of Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. It's the Akim Mahaloya coming back with another lesson in transit through the Spirit, Lord's will to be edifying. Title of this place is done, okay? It is finished. Hang it up. We on a home stretch home, man, okay? Because what's inspired this lesson was the different lessons that other brothers have brought out regarding what's happening over here in the West, okay? Because you got this guy Biden that basically, man, is coming up with this whole digital currency, this digital cryptocurrency, or the digital dollar wallet that he's supposed to be signing into Congress or something to that nature. Basically, shit, man, replacing this dollar, man, okay, which is going to be at the expense of you Babylonians, you Egyptians, which is going to lead to riots, okay, divisions among you Egyptians, because the ploy now is that the Russians are the big boogeyman. They're the boogeyman, so to speak, according to Biden. But in fact, Russians don't need Americans, man, okay, because I believe they are like the third or the second in the world as far as importers of oil, because they go through Saudi Arabia, China, and they can buy oil from Iran. So they don't need you American people, or they don't need America. So therefore, by them doing business with the Saudis and the Iranians, they're already self-sustained. So you're not putting a hurt on their economy, okay? Because hey, the Russian ruble or their backing currency in silver and gold, they don't need America, man. So basically what Biden just did, he just basically signed your death certificate, because now they're talking about gas prices going up even further. So shit, hey, right here in Missouri, gas is between $3.70 and $3.89, and that's pretty high for this part of the country. So easily this shit could be $4 and some change by next week, because we saw what happened in Chicago, we saw what happened in California. Okay, gas prices went up from $4 to $5 to $6 a gallon, and that's gonna hurt the taxpayer and that's gonna hurt the consumer. Because you stupid ass Americans, man, oh, this guy Biden, oh, he's the superhero. Biden ain't do nothing but basically put your ass in a trick bag, man, to sign this place over to accepting the MOTB. Because that's exactly what's getting ready to happen, man, okay? But we understand that prophecy, it works in increments. Prophecy is one of those things that's fulfilled, because according to the book of 2nd Esdras, prophecy, it has to be fulfilled in measure before the Most High allows it to go to the next step. So right now we're in a phase of the economy collapsing, which can possibly bring in the MOTB infrastructure, which then the Third World War can become global and nuclear, man. Because hey, shit, Saudi Arabia and China, or America's allies, they didn't really come to the beck and call of America when he was talking about dealing with other exports as far as oil, man. They basically ignored Biden ass, man. His calls to his partnership, to his allies, they basically said, fuck you. We ain't dealing with you, man. Fuck you and your country. And this right here is the beginning of these nations hating the whore, because according to Revelation, the 17th chapter, it says in when it goes into the 10 horns shall hate the whore, and they should burn up with fire and make her desolate. Okay, because America's allies, ultimately they're gonna come against her, because they have no faith in this place, and they're realizing that all the world's problems are based on America's bullshit, man. Okay. So at the end of the day, you Babylonians, you Egyptians, you're going to be the ones that's going to suffer from this the most. Because an article just came out that poor Americans are going to suffer the most behind these high gas prices, because they want everybody to go over to like a electric or digital type setup. That way they can monitor and track it, man. So America is done, man, and you can forget about it. And Jake, you was all gung-ho for this guy Biden, Creepy Joe. I call him Creepy Jim Crow Joe. You guys were all in array and hooray for him. You were crying, sweating. You were drooling at the mouth to get this fucking devil in office. Now look at you. You're paying overly in gas prices. You're paying up to $1, over $1 and some change for gas taxes alone, man. So how much more? Okay, so the joke is on you Jakes, man. And you notice a lot of you niggas are silent too. You ain't really trying to speak on it. Okay, I don't hear you chatting, go Biden now. Okay, because though Biden is playing a hero, oh well, we're gonna put sanctions on the Russians, and we're gonna do this with the filibuster, and we're gonna do X, Y, and Z to get the Russians to go down on their prices. But in reality of it is, Biden ain't doing nothing but hurting you Babylonians. Because like I said earlier, Russia, they have Saudi Arabia, they have fucking Iran, they have China. They don't need America. And that's what you're not understanding. But you, Americans, you're so hell-bent on listening to this falsified narrative that they've been pushing in the media, this propaganda that Russia is the big boogeyman, when in fact, if they wanted to take over Ukraine, they could have done it already, man. Okay, because they own pretty much all the satellites, they own all the fucking the services in Ukraine, okay, because they're the same people. So if Russia really wanted to take them off the map, they can easily do so, man. Okay, they could just shut down the grid and it'd be a done deal. But you Americans, you don't think like that because you're so hell-bent on keeping your head up this society's ass, man, which have not benefited you. And I'm talking to our people, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. America has not benefited you one bit, okay? In fact, America has done nothing but destroy you. Like it tells you in the book of Isaiah 30, it says that the trust in Egypt should be your shame, okay? Because you went down to the polls, you didn't galvanize yourselves in believing that America was going to be great again, when in fact, the Most High has put a time clock on America, man, all right? And according to the book of Job, the Most High said that he set the bounds that they can't go beyond. So America is not gonna survive. We're in the last stages of Babylon the Great before the missiles ultimately hit this place. So, hey, that's a beautiful thing, man. And it's a beautiful thing to see that you Israelites out there, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, it's a beautiful thing to see your ass get what you deserve. Because you put a crackpot in office, and guess what? You reap the benefit of that. Lord told you in the book of Deuteronomy not to believe in it. He said not to set up another king of another nation over you. All right, and we understand that you in America, you in captivity, but you weren't supposed to be in cahoots with the system. Okay, you were supposed to be against this place, but instead you for it, man. Okay, that's why it says to go down to Egypt and have not asked at my mouth, man, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. That's what you Israelites did. So now you're going to be the ones paying $5, $6 in gas prices. We all are. But the thing between us and you other Jakes, we don't have faith in this system, okay? We understand that it was going to collapse and that it's inevitable that war was coming. Because we are in a time of war, but rumors of wars. Because right now in the Middle East, or what's happening over there in Ukraine, that's not the end all be all, man. Okay, that's just to keep you people in a docile mindset, because when you think of Russia, you think of the boogeyman, okay? But you don't understand that the Russians and the American devils, they're the same devils, man. Okay, they're just different tribes, but they're the same they're Edomites. But see, you people in America are so fucking stupid. You look at Russian white people as different from American white people. And I get it. They are a bit more brutal than the American devil. But regardless of it is, they're still Edomites, man. Okay? They're still the devil. They're still oppressive. And in fact, the Russians, man, they're a whole different breed of Edomite, man. But regardless, hey, the American devil is no better than a Russian devil. They're a bunch of damn devils, man. But the Lord is using those Russians, like it tells you in Revelation 13, that the feet of the bear was going to pretty much be the demise of America, man. Because the feet of the bear represents the Russians pretty much doing away with this place, right along with the other nations, China, Saudi Arabia, Libya, NATO, the EU. All these nations are going to come against Babylon the Great in due time. Okay? And that's what we've been trying to tell you people. All right? What is this? Every unclean and hateful bird. Right? That's Revelation 18 and 2. The brother, what is it? Amram. What is it supposed to be? Kanakhtazak. Revelation 18 and 2. It says, and he cried with a mightily with a strong, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen and has become the habitation of devils and the hold of every fowl and every cage of unclean and hateful bird. Right? And you probably couldn't type it all the way in because, you know, with this, it only gives you a certain amount. But regardless of it is every unclean and hateful bird. Right? But it talks about how Babylon the Great, which is America, is falling, man. Okay? And we're witnessing the fall of this place. Okay? So you can expect higher gas prices. You can expect food to go up. Like a brother showed a clip of come on, man, fuck, of a particular store or a particular Walmart. Well, you shouldn't have put the stop sign out in the first place, you jackass. But anyway, he showed a clip of a particular store. I believe it was a Walmart. They had no food in the freezers, man. And all this is being done systematically, okay, to bring you Americans to have you begging for the NWO. Okay, they're gonna have begging for what a fraction of what you did on. Because like I said, hey, you gonna own nothing and be happy about it. You ain't gonna be able to own cars. You ain't gonna be able to own homes, apartments. Shit, basically, they want to limit you to living in fucking pods, man. Like in Judge Dredd, basically that apartment building is basically like a big ass pod, man. They want to limit you people into living in these particular deplorable situations so you can crowd to the government for help, okay? Because they know when you're in a form of despair and you're desperate, they could pretty much impose their will on you. And that's what Esau was doing, okay? This is the reason why gas is getting ready to be $8-9. This is the reason why fucking food and shelves and so forth, the price of used cars going up 7.5%. The housing market is getting ready to collapse. It's crazy, man. And we've been warning the people through the spirit because, hey, that's what the men of the Lord do. Let me see here. Shalom to the Akim on the comment board. Aquathi and Shalom. Jeremiah 50:14 for Zayn Quadash. It says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, and all you that bend the bow, shoot at her and spare no arrows. For she have sinned against Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, right? Okay, in array is like in battle form. Okay, because these nations, they're going to position themselves to shoot missiles at America, man. Okay, like it tells you in 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter, it says, as a mighty archer that is shot and spare not any arrows, man. Okay, so, hey, man, America is on the cusp of being destroyed, and this is a beautiful time we living in, brothers. All right, because, hey, Jake, they're not with it. They don't see it. They know shit is happening, but overall, they don't see all hell really breaking loose. Because in their mindset, this is just, oh, well, this is just a bump in the road. It's going to get better. All right, we've been here before. We've seen this before. But, hey, 2008, the housing market collapsed. A lot of people were homeless. A lot of people lost their businesses. A lot of people lost their jobs, okay? A lot of companies were outsourced. And a lot of companies didn't survive that housing market crash back in 2008. And it's looking like the same thing is getting ready to happen. Because right before the bubble burst back in 2008, 2009, you had gas prices that was like damn near $5, man. Because I remember when I was living in Chicago at the time, shit, I couldn't even drive my car till basically on weekends because gas was so fucking high. I was paying like $4 and some change for gas, man. And at that time, that was pretty high because the wages wasn't going up as of now. The cost of living, that's going up. The wages are stagnant, okay? And the gas prices are shooting up. And shit, it's just out of whack, man. You know, but hey, it's a beautiful thing because we foresee this, man. Like the scriptures say, a wise man foreseeth evil afar off. Okay, Jake not paying attention to it. You know, they're looking like, okay, well, you know, we're gonna find a way out of this. No, man, you're not gonna find a way out of a damn thing because the Most High is getting ready to wipe out you 2/3, man. And it's good because, like I said, a lot of you Israelites, you went down there, mainly you women. Okay, you simple ass women, you went down there and you put this creep in office, which if Trump was in office, the same thing would happen because this is the elite's plan, okay? I can't just say Biden. Biden is just a jackass that worked for the elites, but nonetheless, he's the face of your corporation, all right? Because when you try to tell a nigga about the Illuminati or about the elite, they don't see that. They don't, oh, the Illuminati, oh, okay, you a conspiracy theorist. No, man. You have a global cabal that's behind everything that you see, and it's known as what they call the shadow government, okay? The elites, the illuminated ones, the ones on high. They're the ones that's playing the chess moves behind the scenes through the influence of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai on the left-hand side. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you're seeing. So Biden, he just following the executive orders, man. Damn, $7.78 in California. It went up again. Shit, hey, brother. Call Allah Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. If somebody can find that precept in 2 Kings 6 and like 25. Also, it's another one in Genesis 45 and I think it's 45 and 17, if I'm not mistaken. It goes into the time when they had to lay up the store and the treasures in Pharaoh's house because the money felleth. If I'm not mistaken, it may be Genesis 45 and 13, or it may be Genesis 47 and 14. It's between those two. Salaki, my memory gets away from me sometime. But nonetheless, man, we're entering a situation that may not rebound back, okay? I don't expect to see gas prices being $1 anymore, $1.49, okay? I haven't seen that shit since the early 2000s, before I was really driving for real, you know? So, shit, $1.49, we had those prices last year around this time. you know, around this time or a little bit beyond then. But overall, man, that was only temporal, because once Trump got out of there, then all of a sudden Biden got in there, and then fucking gas prices shot up from $1.49 to $2.89, man. That shit shot up damn near 50-60% overnight, man. All because this crackpot, this fucking demon was in office, man. But hey, so let it be it, man. These are beautiful times, okay? This is the book of 2 Kings 6:25. It says, and there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it until an ass's head was sold into 4 pieces of silver. And right now, this is a besiege, man. That's why last year when they were talking about all those containers being out in the oceans, they wasn't getting to the stores, etc., they blamed on a shortage of drivers, which that was not the case. The case was they were rationing things off because they wanted to implode the economy, okay, so they can create a bubble so it can bust. You see, it didn't have nothing to do with a shortage of drivers, because we got brothers that drive trucks on the West Coast, and they basically seen it hand off. They said, well, look, there's drivers here. They're just not allowing them to pick up their merchandise. So they couldn't get it to the stores. So therefore, you had back stock of shipment containers sitting out in the ocean for months, man, just sitting there. Okay, so therefore, the supply for supply and demand, prices were getting higher, and that was done on purpose. Okay, so this is the situation we're seeing now. And it says, hence her ass's head was sold for 4 pieces of silver, and a 4th part of calves of dove's dung for 5 pieces of silver. So they were literally selling pigeon shit, man, for real money. So just imagine when there's no food out here, because hunger is going to be a real thing in a little while, brothers. Okay, and we've been trying to warn Jake that, hey, you ain't gonna be able to get that $500 a month in food stamps, man, because the price of beef is going up, turkey is going up. Just imagine when your chicken wings are fucking $35 a pack, man, $40 a pack, $50 a pack. You niggas are gonna lose it, because we know how much Jake loved the chicken wings, you know, on your little 4th of July barbecues and all that craziness. You can't get your baby back pork ribs, when ribs is running your ass $200 a slab for pork, which is a low grade of meat, which is usually cheap. You niggas are gonna lose your mind, man. All right, and good for you, because like we said, you trust in the shadow of Egypt. Because according to you people, oh, Biden can do nothing wrong. Now you mad. Oh, Trump maybe was the better option. The hell with these devils, all right? Verse 26, and it says, and as the king of Israel was passing upon the wall, there cried a woman unto him, saying, help my Lord, O king. And he said, if the Lord does not help thee, when shall I help thee? Out of the barn floor, out of the wine press. He was basically saying, well, the Lord ain't really did nothing for you, so maybe y'all can be of some assistance. All right, and it says, and the king said unto her, what aileth thee? And she answered, this woman said unto me, give thy son that we may eat today, that we may eat my son tomorrow. And basically went into how she hid her son from the woman, basically, because she didn't want her son to be eaten in a time of famine. But the point about it is that cannibalism is coming back in a big way, okay? Cannibalism, and that's in the scriptures. I think that's in Lamentation. It says that the daughter of Zion, roughly paraphrasing, it says that children was meat for them in that particular, it's in Lamentations, but it goes into, it says that their children was basically meat in that day. They ate their children because they didn't have any food, man. They didn't have any particular ailments. They didn't have any type of substance they can get. And this is the reason why he's going to bring it in, you know what, the MOTB. Because, hey, they, like I said, they're going to bring you people down to your knees, man. You're going to be begging to have things back to what it was. And he's going to say, well, hey, take this digital currency. Take this digital dollar wallet, which is all digital based, okay? Because they want to do away with the old world. They don't want people driving gasoline cars. They want to tax carbon. They want to tax manure. They want to tax every damn thing. They want to tax the mileage you drive every day. They want to tax the amount of air you breathe in a day. They want to track how many steps you take in a day. Well, you've used this much carbon for the month, so we can't supply. You use this much electricity, so we can't provide you with this. You've used this much gas this month, so therefore we have to cut your supply. He wants to control every goddamn thing, man. Okay? So that's just what it boils down to, brothers. But anyway, man, I'm going to end it there, man. Got to reach my appointment. Giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Shimi Hawashai, Bashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, a great millstone, blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. It was in the gospel broad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Bashim Hawashai, wherever it may be. With that, Lord's will, you were edified into the next lesson. Shalom and a Baba Ball. Shalom.